Today down at LaVergne High School was eye-opening. And I don't mean a new pair of glasses eye-opening. I mean the kind where everybody in the room realizes, all at the same time, this might not get done. The morning started like it always does. Students buzzing around the shop, laughing, grinding, welding, good energy. Then the progress got reviewed. And it was clear, we're not where we need to be. Not by a long shot. That's when Darcy had to ask the question nobody wanted to hear. What does this mean for the reveal day? Could this be the first Northern Tool build that doesn't make it to the finish line? Will this bike get to the track by June 6th? You could feel the air change in that room. The students didn't love those questions. They sure didn't want to admit they were behind, but they did. And one of them said it best.
She told us today that we're a little behind, but we didn't get our pooping in group and get this bike built for June 6th.
That might be the most accurate technical assessment we've heard the whole build. And their instructor, he wasn't having it. When he was asked about missing the date, he said,
I don't believe it.
And I know that's right.
That's when it hit. This wasn't theoretical anymore. This was real. They are out of time. Now here's the good news. Right when they needed it most, our friends at Drag Specialities stepped up, and I mean big. They sent the parts needed to make this build run. The students unboxed everything. They got fresh t-shirts, hung banners in the shop. If any group could show up at this exact moment, it was Drag, and we sure appreciate it. Now, Billy made something else clear. There can't be downtime anymore. When he's not in the shop, the build still moves.
So today we're gonna have to divide and conquer because we have a lot of things we gotta do. One, we got a bunch of parts, a bunch of the remaining parts we need for the motorcycle are in a box over there. Our friends at Drag Specialities and Parts Unlimited sent us basically everything else that we need. I told them we needed, and I'm sure I forgot something. They'll come through, whatever we need. But they sent us a couple boxes full of parts for this motorcycle. I mean, it's thousands of dollars worth of stuff. So people are really coming together to help you. They're not doing it for me, they're doing it for you.
Billy gathered the team and kicked off a work session. He laid it out crystal clear, like you don't need Windex to understand what's happening here. Tail section, tank skin, every piece that needs paint has to be finalized and handed off to Dave Perewitz in 10 days before the Sons of Speed down at Daytona Bike Week. Tally and Ronan took notes. Homework for the build captains. Remake the Swingarm. The stock Nightster one doesn't fit. Hang the radiator. Mount the Blockhead exhaust. Trace the number plates for Drag so the originals can head to Perewitz for paint. Billy is headed to Daytona, but he'll be checking in. And by the time we film again in March, that to-do list better be done. Like Billy said.
So I left, there's stuff left for you to do. We'll stay in contact and make sure that between now and the time I get back, if you guys need me to bring anything else back, I'll bring it, as long as I can. And, we'll see where we get. We still have a ton of stuff to do. June's going to be here before we know it. I'm already feeling the squeeze. I don't know if you guys are, but I'm feeling the squeeze. But we're calling in heavy hitters to come help us out. And, we're going to do our best to get it done on time.
And then there's the electrical. Complicated doesn't begin to cover it. So we're bringing in reinforcements. Jeff Zielinski from NAMZ is coming down in March. He's calling the guy at the motor company to figure out what can stay and what can go. We're talking about shortening the harness, eliminating ABS, maybe ditching the high beam and the ABS indicators. Jeff's building his tool list now. Jeff, thank you, man. These kids need it. And in April, we're going full-blown biker build-off style. Heavy hitters. Bubba Boswell and his Hooligans crew, more industry pros. They're breaking this team into work units and try to pull off what's starting to look like a miracle. Now, I won't sugarcoat it. We're behind, and by a good amount. Today's goal was using the shaping hammers and shop vac and teaching the craft of using an English wheel. We got some done, But the tank skin, not finished.
For my protection, so what I always...
Did you hear that settling torch backfiring? A dirty torch will do it every time. That's what a real shop sounds like. That's what learning looks like. Billy and the students are going to need to burn the midnight oil before Billy heads to Daytona. This means some of the team will need to be at school before 6:30 a.m. this week and next. He needs that tank skin in his hands before he leaves. And I'll be honest with you, I feel stressed talking about it. This is hard, but there were bright spots too. The students set up a confessionals in the welding booth. Yes, shop class meets reality TV. Watch out, housewives.
Hey guys, it's Nadia, and right now Billy Lane and Miss Darcy came to the shop today to record. So basically what's going on is that they told us that we were not going to be able to finish the bike on time, which is crazy because I know we can. Mr. Bowers was even salty about it. He was like, yes, we can finish it. So he has a lot of faith in us, which I'm really glad. I might just be the camera person, but my classmates are really hardworking and dedicated to this project. So I'm really excited, and don't tell us that we can't do nothing because we will do it and we're going to prove you wrong, okay?
What's up, guys? So we got the news this morning that we are a little behind on our bike build, which is a little upsetting to me. But at the same time, I feel like if our team put in the dedication and hard work, we'll get it done before June 6th and have it all ready to be raced.
Let me tell you, those kids have so much personality. Now, I said it at the launch, Billy said it again today. This is a hard build, even for a pro. This team's feeling it. You're feeling it. I'm feeling it. And folks, this might be the first Northern Tool build that doesn't make the reveal date. But I've seen something else today. I've seen a team that just got punched in the mouth and decided to swing back. They need to finish strong, and they need you cheering them on. We'll see you next month when we're back at school with Billy Lane, Chris Carr, and Jeff Zielinski to tackle that electrical beast. I'm Kyle Petty, signing off to go find some deodorant to cover this stress sweat that I'm feeling. I'll see you soon.